Hey everybody, it's Mad Mark with a Mad Mark Minute on my show, The Mad Mark Show. All right, look, I want to talk about something. I want to talk about government lands and offshore that the government control, that actually government is people, us, the people. Government isn't separate from us. They are us. Okay, so with that said, I want to give the government a proposal. It's real simple. Let us get oil from government lands and offshore. Now, here's what I'm thinking. And it's real simple. And I don't know why anybody hadn't come up with this, but here you go. We go and the government sets up bids for people to go and bid on the contracts to pull the oil out of the ground or offshore. All right. So, with that said, that is the first stage. That creates, guess what? Jobs for Americans, because the company is going to bid on it. They're going to bring their people in, and wow, now we have more people who can be employed. Secondly, while that's going on, the government needs to build brand new refineries and strategically locate them throughout the United States. Okay, that's number two. Guess what? Created more jobs. Amazing, right? Third, we need to transport it. That's either going to be by trucks or train. Guess what? That creates more jobs. Yes, amazing. Amazing. Our government is actually putting people to work for something that's real. Okay? So let's go further with this. Now, once it goes to the refineries, you're going to have people to work the refineries to take the oil and create it into diesel and gasoline. Okay, so more jobs, more tax based people. Okay, so this is just a building block of the country to recover. Now, while that's going on across the country and in Alaska, in Hawaii, you put out government oil or government gas stations. Now, the oil that is coming from the refineries, again, you have the refineries strategically located throughout the United States. Now, once it's produced into gasoline or diesel, it gets sent out to government oil or government gas stations. Those gas stations are built by, guess what? Americans again. Guess what? Money is created within our country. Wealth is generated within our country. People can actually go to work to build these things. Now, people will have to work in there. So there you go. More jobs. The oil goes to these government gas stations, and the government sets the price on gas, a reasonable price. What that does is that guarantees the amount is going to stay and not be jumping all over the place because there's some crazy stuff going overseas or made up that something's going on overseas. The government controls everything. They can stabilize our country. They can set a price for gasoline. We can all adjust to it as Americans. And if they bring it to a decent price, guess what? Now, transportation costs go down. Transportation costs for people that have to buy the stuff, the oil right now and the gas right now, is what's killing our country because the price of gasoline and diesel. So what that does is that creates our own little pocket of security for the country. That brings food prices down. That brings other products prices down. It puts money in the system. The money that we're paying to the government gas stations goes directly to where? The government. So that'll ease some of the tax burdens that they have to do now. Okay? So we have a win 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 scenario. This is real easy, real simple. You need to get on your legislators, call them, email them, and say, why won't we do this? There isn't any country that produces oil where their citizens have to pay a high price for gasoline. That's just not done. Hey, it could be the same thing here. But as Americans, we could allow the price to be, I'm throwing this out there, let's say 250 a gallon. What would that do? That would guarantee that some of the programs that they need to create for people, or they could actually pay down the debt. They could put some of that money into Social Security that's been robbed forever. I mean, this is a classic no-brainer. No-brainer. I hate that term, but it is. So again, is our government for us or against us? If they're against us, we need to get them out of office. If they're for us, they'll do something real simple that will make your and my life that much easier. This is too easy. Again, push the issue. Push the issue. Look at all the jobs this will create. Look at all the revenue it creates. And most of all, look how it eases the life, the pain that we're going through at the pump and at the stores. Okay? I'm done. This is Mad Mark with a Mad Mark Minute on my show, The Mad Mark Show. And I will be back.